Night Daniel Whitmore installed the hidden cameras. He told himself it was about protection. But deep down, it was about fear. Fear that money could not buy safety. Fear that trust was just another luxury he couldn't afford. And fear that the one person he had welcomed into his home, the quiet, soft-spoken nanny from the wrong side of town, might be hiding something terrible. Daniel Whitmore was a self-made millionaire in the heart of Chicago. He had built his tech empire from a cramped apartment and a second-hand laptop. He knew how to read markets, negotiate million-dollar deals, and spot deception in a boardroom within seconds. But when it came to raising his 5-year-old daughter, Lily, he was lost. 2 years earlier, Daniel had buried his wife after a sudden illness. Since then, the mansion had felt like a museum of memories, too big, too silent, too heavy. Lily had stopped laughing the way she used to. She clung to him at night. She refused to eat unless someone sat beside her. Daniel tried hearing professional caregivers. Most lasted a week. Some complained the job was emotionally draining. Others simply couldn't connect with Lily. Then came Maria. She arrived one rainy Tuesday morning, wearing a simple blue dress and holding a worn leather folder. Her resume wasn't impressive. No elite recommendations. No polished credentials. Just experience caring for children in her neighborhood and working at a daycare that had shut down. She spoke softly. She avoided eye contact, and she seemed almost too humble. Daniel almost rejected her. But Lily didn't. The moment Maria knelt down to Lily's level and said, "Hi, I heard you like drawing butterflies," something shifted. Lily looked up, really looked up for the first time in months. "She knows about butterflies, Daddy," Lily whispered. Daniel felt a flicker of hope. He hired her that afternoon. At first, everything seemed perfect. Lily began smiling again. She started eating better. She even slept through the night. Daniel noticed drawings appearing on the refrigerator, colorful, joyful pictures signed in messy handwriting. Me and Maria. But as weeks passed, something began to bother him. Small things. Lily sometimes whispered secrets to Maria and would go quiet when Daniel entered the room. Maria would occasionally stay late without asking for extra pay. Daniel once overheard her singing lullabies in a language he didn't understand. And then there was the day Lily told him, "Daddy, Maria cries when she thinks I'm sleeping." That sentence lodged in his chest like a splinter. Why would she cry? What was she hiding? Daniel's mind, trained for risk analysis, began creating scenarios. Was she manipulating Lily emotionally? Was she planning something? Was she using kindness as a mask? The more he thought about it, the more suspicion grew. One evening after Maria left, Daniel sat alone in his office. He stared at the security brochure in his hands. State-of-the-art surveillance. Hidden cameras undetectable to the human eye. Just precaution, he muttered to himself. The next day, while Lily was at preschool and Maria was off, technicians installed cameras in the living room, kitchen, hallway, and playroom. Daniel didn't tell anyone. That night, after everyone slept, he opened his laptop. His heart pounded as he clicked the live feed. The first few days showed nothing unusual. Maria cooking, Maria cleaning up toys, Maria helping Lily with homework. But then he noticed something strange. Every afternoon at 3:30, Maria would sit on the floor with Lily and open a small fabric bag she kept in her purse. Daniel zoomed in. Inside the bag were worn, laminated picture cards, animals, numbers, emotions. Maria wasn't just playing. She was teaching Lily sign language. Daniel froze. He leaned closer to the screen as Maria gently guided Lily's hands. Happy, Maria signed slowly. Lily giggled and copied her. Daniel's mind raced. Lily wasn't deaf. Why sign language? Then he remembered the doctor's warning months ago. After her mother's death, Lily had shown signs of selective mutism, stress-induced silence during emotional overwhelm. Maria wasn't hiding something harmful. She was preparing Lily for moments when words became too heavy. The next clip broke him completely. That evening, after Lily fell asleep, Maria sat on the edge of the bed and whispered, "I know you miss your mommy. I miss mine too." She wiped her tears quickly, as if ashamed. Daniel paused the video. He had never asked Maria about her family. The next day, he watched again. During snack time, Lily asked, "Maria, why don't you live in a big house?" Maria smiled gently, "Because sometimes big houses don't mean big happiness." Daniel swallowed hard. Over the following week, he saw more. Maria discreetly packed leftover food into containers and placed them in her bag. Not stealing, saving. Daniel reviewed the pantry logs. Nothing missing beyond what Lily left untouched. Then came the moment that shocked him most. One afternoon, Lily spilled juice on an expensive rug Daniel had imported from Turkey. Lily froze in fear. Daniel watched as Maria immediately knelt down and said, "It's okay. Accidents happen." Lily's tiny voice trembled. "Daddy will be mad." Maria hugged her. "Your daddy loves you more than any rug in the world." Daniel shut his laptop. Shame flooded him. Had he made Lily afraid of him without realizing? The next clip revealed the truth behind Maria's tears. Late one night, Maria sat at the kitchen table after Lily slept. She opened her phone and stared at a photo. Daniel zoomed in. It was a little boy in a hospital bed. Maria whispered, "I'll save enough soon, I promise." Daniel felt his breath leave his body. The next morning, he couldn't look at her the same way. But instead of confronting her angrily, he decided to do something different. He invited Maria into his office. She stood nervously near the door. "I installed cameras," Daniel said quietly. Her face drained of color. "I'm sorry," he continued. "I didn't trust you." Maria's voice shook. "Did I do something wrong?" "Yes," Daniel said. She stiffened. "You cared for my daughter like she was your own, and I doubted you." Tears filled her eyes. Daniel slid an envelope across the desk. Inside was a check large enough to cover a year of medical expenses. "I saw the photo," he said softly. "Your son." Maria broke down. She explained everything. Her son, Matteo, had a chronic heart condition. She worked 2 jobs before coming to Daniel's house. She cried at night because she missed him while staying late to help Lily adjust. Daniel listened, really listened for the first time. "I thought rich people didn't notice people like me," Maria whispered. Daniel felt the weight of that sentence. "I noticed," he said. "I just didn't understand." From that day forward, everything changed. Daniel removed the cameras. He apologized to Lily for ever making her feel afraid. He funded Matteo's surgery anonymously at first, but Maria insisted on knowing the truth. Months later, Matteo ran through Daniel's backyard, laughing with Lily. The mansion no longer felt empty. One evening, Lily looked up at her father and signed, "Happy." Daniel signed it back. He had built a company worth millions. But trust, that was something he was only just learning to build. The biggest lesson Daniel learned wasn't about surveillance or suspicion. It was about perspective. Sometimes the people we fear are the ones fighting battles we cannot see. Sometimes kindness hides behind worn shoes and tired eyes. And sometimes the greatest wealth is the courage to trust. If this story touched your heart, take a moment to reflect. How often do we judge before we understand? Have you ever misjudged someone and later discovered the truth? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Your story might inspire someone else. And if you believe in kindness, second chances, and seeing beyond appearances, Subscribe to our channel Be Kind Always for more emotional and inspiring stories. Because in a world quick to suspect, let's choose to understand. Be kind always.